start. It's not as pointy. The other one's a sea kayak. This one's like a big kayak. Oh, big kayak. Oh, goodness. It just doesn't cut through water. Gotta use the eddies a lot more. Speaking of this eddy, the river ever drops enough, I want to check it in. Let's keep the mountain. I'll make it to the other side. Oh my goodness. Good day, guys. Whew, we are back on that creek getting the gold. It's December 3rd or 4th. We got the hand dredge out, did some repairs to it. Just took a third of the bucket of draws out of my 300 spec spot. And look at what I got so far. This is just a super fast pan. Hey, well, that's looking pretty good. Huh? And that was just a tester. So, oh, don't spill it, baby. I'm just gonna keep working these buckets. And then taking all the concentrates home and working the ones I already got a fair little bit from past times. Just trying to figure out how to make the most of the time. Like I say, it is midwinter and oops, I'm limited on sunlight. And once the sun goes down, it gets frickin' cold out here. Not a good time for me to be out. Looks like we got most of it. Alright, well, let me show you what's going on over there. Alright. Yeah. You can see all the rocks we've pulled out before I muddy this up. Now the problem is that, let's make sure you're all sealed. I'm starting to undermine these rocks. Of course, the water level is going to go down like another foot and a half probably. I'm afraid this is going to start collapsing. So I'm using my little hand dredge to get back in there. Pretty far back. Anyways, check this out. So this guy's already full of water. I got air vents on him. You'll see why in a second. It works better if the bucket's below this. Oh, but I got this from Fissureman, the kit, like a volcanic fissure, F-I-S-S-U-R-E. And this is the new plunger. And with this wing nut, it's actually adjustable. You can squish it down and make it bigger, loosen it up and it gets tighter, which is cool because this guy has been worn by sand, and so what a beautiful little invention. Anyways, this guy, he's got a check valve down here, right here, so I can suck the water up, and then I push it down, and this guy closes, and it goes over here into the bucket. That's where I just got that last pan from, was a third of doing this. So, another thing, you gotta keep moving your feet or you'll get stuck in the mud, the clay. It's a love-hate, huh? Well, watch. Soon it'll start pumping out the juice. And this guy will reach all the cracks that your shovels won't reach. Here we go. Let's turn this so it's not vertical. Now I see people with yabby pumps and stuff. Oh, yeah. But I don't understand why they never hook it to a hose. This just seems so much more efficient. I'm just feeling around with the end, looking for that gravel. Cleaning everything up I couldn't get with the shovel. Good workout too. It's like doing a bunch of little baby bench presses, single arm barbell. You can see the buckets just oozing debris, oozing all the light stuff. All this organic I'm stirring up. The fish are below me having a heyday. If you're a fisherman, you got a prospector friend. I think they go well together. Ooh, getting thick. Must be a lot of clay, a lot of sand. Whew. Go back here. Just trying to feel a rock on one side and just keep sucking away until there's rocks on all sides. I mean, these big boulders. You can kind of hear the gravel coming through. You can hear if you're on a good spot or not. All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Bucket's getting heavy. Let's see what we got. Up. Oh God! Got pretty much half bucket right on. She's heavy. But I got another mission too. Since this guy's almost done. We found this clay layer out here. There's multiple clay layers. And I scoured it off. Like under my feet, there's no sand, it's just clay. And so the other day, I was walking out here trying to find where this clay reaches the gravels. It dips off a fair bit right here. I'm crotch deep. Make sure I'm sealed up. Yep, I'm crotch deep. No gravels. Starting to feel sand. Whew. We're looking for the gravels. I want to see where the gravels come in contact with. Oh man, it's getting cold. The clay. I'm not. Oh. Here we go. Okay, so I want to scrape that. See if I'm doing a good job. How do we do? So we got heavy rocks. Okay, so. Oh, that's heavy. Let's try another one of those. Hold up. Okay, well. I don't know what this multi-view crap is. Hopefully it's not 360. Alright. There's a little knuckle right here, and that's where I found the gravel. I know it's going to be a good spot, but it's going to keep checking. thick clay, gravel points of clay. Ah, we're not close to it. They're heavy rocks. They are some of the coolest rocks around this place, tell you what. Alright, let me pan that out, see what we got. Alright guys, this is that pan, and look at, I am extremely surprised. You see that little smile down there? Alright, so I was right. We need to find the clay, meets the gravel, and hopefully find a little divot or a lens. Look at, and that's like beyond nanos. That's just like a yellow hue. Wow. That was just what, those 2 scoops you saw? Dang, huh? So I imagine, or I have been imagining, that this gold is getting swept up in here, but there's got to be some heavier stuff that is stuck down in there. And when I was out here a couple months ago for the Wildcats prospecting thing, I found like the river had scoured like 30 feet of this, and there's just like a 2-inch bed of clay. And so I started thinking, wow, maybe there's just layers where this whole riverbed is contoured out with clay, and there's going to be pockets down there that are just loaded. Oh man, that was awesome. Cool, because this spot's ready to give out, and if I can just crack the code here, we can go further up through more rapids and more danger area and get the bigger gold. The more experience I have, the more comfortable I am. But these things change with water level, man. You go up 2 feet and there's nothing there. It's going to get like a foot lower, it's going to get a little gnarlier, and then it'll get easier. But it changes pretty much every day. Well, that's really good news. That's a very good surprise, man. We're doing good on gold. Let me start whittling down that half bucket of all the blondes, and I'm just trying to take home concentrate since we're on it. We're going to have a massive cleanup in the future. Hallelujah! Alright, well, I wanted to do a review of the gold. Got to put that little hand dredge over there, but I peeled off that half bucket. Looks like there's still a little in there, probably gold. And that's all the black sand I got. So this would take all the time I have left. So we're just going to have to wait, run it through the monster, and then run it through that black table. I'll throw it through some great classifiers too, though. The smallest they make. I know there's gold in there, it's just, dude, that would take forever. Anywho, I'm going to do a little bit more prospecting out there, see if I can find that rich vein. That got me excited. Alright, we're back. In the meantime, this is going home in there. Maxwell's house. Alright, guys. Got everything pretty much packed up. As soon as this shadow comes down here, it's time for me to go. It means it's about 12:30. Alright, so I'm going to try one more time. I did get one good, pure black sand shovel. No gold. So I'm going to go back up to where that gravel was up there. sand layer. Hopefully that's a clay layer. I like how it's kind of orange. I dig it. Use my feet to keep the pan level. No big nugs yet. One day. Oh, classified. Under the water works pretty good. To break up the hard pan it turns into. Water gets cold once you're in it for a second. The feeder already blocks the ice. Work this out. Okay, well, I saw, I don't know, probably about 10 nanos go by. These are just quick pans. Look, you can see there's some right up there, right above the shadow. Probably about 10-15 nanos, all to be said. And there's one right in the middle there. Not bad, eh? So, there is an imaginary, there's a hip right in here, and on this side it dips down to the left, and on this side it kind of levels out and dips to the right. And there's a fine line where the clay meets the gravel, and that's where this is. So I imagine there's going to be a sweet spot in there. Huh? How tantalizing. Cool. Well, check this out. Let me try and get her out because we are completely full. Oh, Lordy. Oh. Look at that, guys. Filled to the brim. I'm going to fill a little bit more. We're going to take all this home and run it through the mini monster. Like I said, this is my 4th one of these little coffee containers filled with explorational black sands. Oh man, look at me. I'm losing my gold. Shoot. And then I'm going to classify it down to the complete nano. And then we are going to run it through that black magic table. Sweet. Stay tuned for that. Gotta get moving home. Ready up? Oh, let's go to the rapid test. Come on. one big giggle. Some fun stuff. This guy's for fun. Hey, there's a stick. Catch up. Very nice. Going down so much easier. And look at the stick. It's got ice on the top. Where the fish ready go? Okay. Oh. Little lady snake. What a life, guys. What a life. I'm going to get tomorrow. Alright, I'll catch you when I get that paper coming. Guys, I got 4 of those coffee cans full. Well, mostly full. Alright, let's do that. Let's get good.